Hey everybody, Brad the Italian here, and today we're going to be answering a question from Daily Dose of Cod. Their question is, can you tell me how to make my dog stop barking when I leave him alone? Yes, we could work with that behavior. That behavior is called separation anxiety, and it's actually extremely common. Almost every dog suffers from some form of separation anxiety to some extent. So how do they develop separation anxiety? Well, when they were puppies, we hung around them all the time. We spent every waking moment with them, and at some point we just decided that they were old enough to be left home alone. Then they started to wonder, where's my pet parent? Are they coming home? When are they coming home? Do I need to start panicking? I'm panicking. Oh my god, I'm panicked. And we want to kind of show them that there's nothing really to panic about. That's what this training session is meant to be used for, to train out this behavior. So, what are some signs that your dog is suffering from separation anxiety? The signs could be something as simple as barking or scratching at the door. It could be a little bit more extreme, where they're tearing or ripping apart the couch or garbage or some other valuables. Or it could be even more extreme, where they are ripping or tearing their way through doors. Now, this is kind of my disclaimer for this video. If your dog is to the point where they're ripping or tearing their way through the door, then I highly suggest that you go see some kind of trained professional and actually work one on one with your dog and them to train out this negative behavior in them. Them ripping or tearing through the door is actually very damaging to them, and it actually hurts them quite a bit. And while I appreciate that you're watching this video, I'd much prefer that you go get some one on one help to fix that. Now that that's out of the way, let's go into some of the steps to work with our dogs in getting them to stop being so anxious every time we leave. Now, one of the things that you can do to help lessen the anxiety of you leaving is to change up some of your morning routine. So, say you get up in the morning, you shower, you eat breakfast, you grab your keys, and you leave. Well, switch one of those things up. So, grab your keys first, eat breakfast, then shower. You know, something as simple like that will change the routine that they are accustomed to. Dogs are very good at pattern recognition and start to realize that you're leaving as you're getting ready to leave, and so they start to get anxious before you leave. Changing your morning routine will help lessen their anxiety before you leave. Now we're going to work with training out this behavior. What we're going to need to do is have them sit by the door, and we are going to simply walk out of it, wait 2 to 4 seconds, and if they don't bark or scratch at the door, we're going to come back in, treat them, give them pets, and then continue with the training. Now that's step one. The rest of the steps is just repeating this, but expanding the amount of time that you're doing it for. For example, you started with 2 to 4 seconds, now you're going to do 4 to 8, 8 to 12, 12 to 16, and so on. I feel comfortable around the point where I can leave for about 30 seconds to a minute. That's my personal preference on how long I think that the training should go on for. But you are more than welcome, and if it seems to be working with your dog to do more extended times, then do that. Do work with your dog. Every dog is different. It's just that's what's worked for me on average. I personally feel that the younger you can start this training as well, the better. It helps later on with the separation anxiety, if you can make a more solid base. Now, one of the last things I want to kind of touch on are enrichment toys. These are toys that you can leave behind. You can also have something like puzzle toys or something that keeps their mind occupied while you're gone. This is a very good, healthy method for them to interact with something while you're away. But you do want to see how they interact with the toy before you leave them home alone with it. You want to make sure that they play with it safely, that they understand what exactly is meant from them to with this toy. Now, with these few simple steps, I believe you are ready to take on what is known as separation anxiety. Keep working with your dog, go slow, do sporadic training times for this one, because you leave at different times according to them. Sometimes you're popping off to the store, sometimes you're going to work, sometimes you're going to go visit your friend. You want them to not be expecting it when you're doing it. This is one of the behaviors that you want to train out outside of the designated training times that you usually have set up for your dog. So that's it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be posting another video this Friday. Alright, thank you very much.